Be ready. 5 seconds. Start. I take tobacco. Tobacco price has never been decided neither on the inputs nor has it been decided on the export price. This is what I understand, as the market depends entirely on the international conditions. When the government fixes the minimum export price for the tobacco exporters, could it not be said that the price for tobacco could be decided from the minimum export price, taking into account the possible profit that the government wants to leave to the private exporters and others? It can be decided as a member of the tobacco board when I brought this to the notice of the Ministry of Commerce and the Ministry of Agriculture. They paid a deaf ear to it. It is very unfortunate. The government can sort out this problem if we decide the price to be paid to the tobacco growers from the minimum export price which you have decided, then the conditions of the tobacco growers would not be pathetic as today. Similarly, I come to cotton. You know very well that some of the cotton growers in Guntur, Krishna, and other districts of Andhra Pradesh have committed suicide. In what desperate conditions does a man commit suicide? It is only when one's reputation is at stake. The farmer tries for 4 5 years to repay his debts, loans taken both from the banks and other private parties. When he does not find a solution, when he approaches the government to get these loans written off, and when the government pays a deaf ear, then he is driven to committing suicide. Even then, the government would not understand. I have a remedy for this also. In 1990, when the government permitted export of cotton and the grower could get the right price, he was very happy and his life was satisfactory. But what happened at the instance of the indigenous manufacturers who want to control the rate of cotton and want to get the price reduced at the cost of the farmers? If the government were to keep quiet, if would show that it has no mercy or consideration for the farmers, whatever they may speak in or outside parliament. Whenever it comes to the question of cotton, the government must come forward openly to permit export as much as possible, by which the farmers also would be happy to produce more and more. That is the case with jute also. Now I come to the oil seeds. While the government was prepared to resort to import of oil costing thousands of rupees of foreign exchange, it has never bothered to assure farmers the right price much in advance. I would like to impress upon the Honorable Minister two main points. Firstly, it is necessary to improve the conditions of those drug de addiction centers, psychiatric treatment centers, and voluntary organizations engaged in the work of de addiction. Psychiatric treatment and voluntary organizations engaged in the work of de addiction and rehabilitation of drug addicts. I would not say that there is a need to open more such centers in Delhi, but it is necessary to improve the conditions of those already engaged in the field. The government, on its part, should not be found wanting, even if there is need to provide them with additional financial assistance. Especially, there is a need to promote such organizations which are devoting their energetic activities exclusively for the purpose, because they are indeed doing a commendable work. There is a need to encourage such organizations working in other states as well. Arrangements similar to those in Delhi should be made in other states also. Drug addiction is gaining ground in the border and coastal areas of the country, where such phenomena was unheard of. Once the names of some drugs which were totally unknown for us are quite common for the youth of those areas. These drugs are openly sold even in the hostels of small colleges. Recently, I came across 4 5 such cases in my constituency also. These drugs have become popular in areas where such things were never heard of. Therefore, I would like to urge upon the Honorable Minister to provide more assistance to voluntary organizations working all out to check this ever growing menace. Although, with this, steps should also be taken to improve the condition of de addiction centers being run by the government. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I would like to draw the attention of the Honorable Minister towards the opium producers. Poppy is grown by farmers on a large scale in some areas of Uttar Pradesh. The government controls their production and maintains a strict vigilance over those areas. However, despite all this, the smugglers make such foolproof arrangements in some villages that ultimately even the average farmers who hand over all their produce to the government falls victims of slander and infamy. I would like to urge upon the government to find out ways and means to provide these farmers with alternative vocations, and if finances are necessary for this purpose, the government should make the necessary arrangements in consultation with the state government. Along with this, the government should also ensure that poppy is grown only on state owned farms and not on farms owned by individual farmers.